Hi, I'm Todd Heitkamp, the owner of Dakota Angler here in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, with this week's 2-minute fishing report. Well, folks, the warm and windy weather has definitely continued this past week with temperatures in the 50s and 60s, and that definitely has taken a toll on the ice fishing around the area. Again, there's a lot of lakes that are still safe enough to go out there to ice fish, but you definitely need to take this proper safety precautions before going out there and making sure that you're walking out there. The driving of ATVs, snowmobiles, and trucks are pretty much over and done with because the accesses are getting pretty messy around the area. So keep that in mind, and before venturing out too far, make sure you drill the holes to test the thickness and the quality of the ice that we talked about this past week. As far as the walleye bite is concerned around the area, up in the northeastern part of the state, the lakes that produce some of the walleyes included Bitter, Wabe, Indian Springs, Antelope, Dry Lake number 1, Casey Slough, that's a new one, and then also Blue Dog. Down the southeastern part of the state, the lakes that have been producing walleyes continue to do so. Those include Dry Lake number 2 by Willow Lake, and then also Ponset, Thompson, Sinai, 81 Ponds, Campbell, Twin Lakes, again, which is the trophy lake, and then also Diamond and Clear. And at Diamond, you definitely have to sort quite a bit. And again, the ice quality is definitely getting questionable down here in the southeastern part of the state. And so keep that in mind. And some of these lakes are probably going to be tough to fish as far as ice is concerned over the next couple of days. As far as what guys are using to catch the walleyes around the area, a lot of aggressive techniques being used again. The pressure continues to stay low. The Rapala slab wraps as well as jigging wrap seems to be doing well as the clam Tika minnow. And then also the Missouri River continues to do well. A lot of guys hit the water this past weekend despite the wind and came away with quite a few nice fish just using jigs and minnows and jigs and plastics. Really nothing too tough or technical to catch the fish this past week. And as far as the perch bite is concerned around the area, the lakes that have been producing perch continue to do so as well. Lakes such as Bitter, Wabe, Pickerel is one that we've been talking about the past couple of weeks. Also Big Stone as well as Lamb Slough. Casey Slough continues to do well. And then also Dry Lakes number 1 and 2, Ponset, Thompson, also Diamond, and then also Scott Slough. And at Scott Slough, you have to sort quite a bit. There's quite a few small ones out there. Now, what have guys been doing to catch the perch lately? A lot of tungsten jigs is what's been the story of the past couple of weeks to say a month. Tungsten jigs such as the clam drop kick or the also the Acme Google Eye jig seem to be doing well. Also, drop chain lures such as the Lindy Perch Talker, the Clam Speed Spoon, the Haleys, and the Pilkies continue to hold their own, and also doing well tipped with maggots, waxworms, or even small minnows. In this week's version of Todd's Tackle Tips, we're going to talk about summer tackle because obviously, as you can see behind me, we are in the middle of the transformation here at the store. We have plenty of tackle on hand, and we continue to get more and more throughout the entire weeks. But one thing we want to talk about is the availability of the tackle this upcoming open water season. As you thought last year was bad, this year may even be worse as far as availability is concerned. And a lot of it has to still do with COVID. Even though we are coming out of it and people are getting vaccinated, there's still the supply chain in many areas still remains to be broken. So the thing to keep in mind is that if you see something that you want to use throughout the summer and you see it right now in the next couple of weeks, you might want to buy it because who knows whether or not you're going to be able to find it in the coming weeks ahead. So again, the supply chain still remains broken. Hopefully it will be mended sometime throughout the entire season, but don't count on it. But again, here at Dakota Angler, we take pride in making sure that we have everything that you need. And if we don't have it, honestly, it's probably going to be very difficult to get. So again, stop by here at the store, check out the ever-changing dynamics of what we have here on the floor, because it's that time of the year where now we're moving away from ice fishing into open water season. But again, keep in mind the supply chain throughout the entire year. And now it's time to take a look at a few photos that you sent in to me this past week. And remember, folks, if you'd like your photo included in next week's version of the 2-Minute Fishing Report, please send it to me. Send it to todd@dakotaangler.com or post it to our Facebook wall. And if I use your photo, your name will be entered into a monthly drawing for a $25 gift certificate. And folks, before we end this week's report, I want to remind you of our ongoing ice fishing sale. That if you're looking for those late season deals as far as shacks, clothing, electronics, rods and combos, make sure you stop by here at the store and check out what we have and the deals that you're not going to find anyplace else. And if you can't make it here to the store, check us out on the web at dakotaangler.com. All our inventory is reflected on our website. So again, if you can't make it to the store, it's an easy way to shop with us, and we'll ship it out to you probably that night or the next day. Or if you can't make it to the store and can't check us out on the web, you can go ahead and give us a call at 605-336-9132. And also, one thing I want to remind you of, it's that time of the year when a lot of guys are going out pike fishing. We have plenty of smelt. The smelt are anywhere from 6 to 10 inches, so you're not going to find that smelt anyplace else. So make sure if you're looking for smelt, you stop here at the store. Well, folks, that's this week's version of the 2-Minute Fishing Report. For Dakota Angler, I'm the owner, Todd Heitkamp, and as we say around here, fish on! We'll see you next time. And again, thanks for watching. Stay healthy and stay safe.